Hello, it's your girl, Amasia Star, and I just want to say hello to all my all-stars out there. Welcome back to my channel. If you are not subscribed, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it so much. And I am back for day 2. Now, those of you that missed yesterday, we are doing something together that I think is absolutely amazing. We're taking on one of the biggest challenges that there is, and that is surviving Quitter's Day. For those of you that don't know what Quitter's Day is, it's I didn't even know that it was a thing. I've done my research, and basically Quitter's Day is what happens the second Friday after New Year's Day. So we come up with these wonderful resolutions, New Year's resolutions, and then for some reason it's like a phenom, where 80% of people quit their New Year's resolution the second Friday after New Year's. Can you believe it? I didn't even realize that they give up that fast. Like that, it's a thing, you guys. It's an actual real thing. So I am here to do my very best to give you some tips, some things that we can do to avoid the pitfalls so that we don't fall into the Quitter's Day mentality, mindset, action, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to do it together, right? Okay? Together. Okay. A team. So like I said, I'm Amasia Star. A little bit about me. I am a recording artist. I am just drew a blank. Like, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Okay, so anyways, I'm a humble person, I can tell you that, okay? And I'm a woman of faith. So I'm Amasia Star. I'm a recording artist. I'm a philanthropist. I'm an inventor. I'm a writer. I'm an athlete. You guys see I'm wearing my Team USA. I got one of my original necklaces on from when I was an Olympic hopeful back in my aspiring track and field days. And now I am a track and field athlete again. Yes, this time it's a little different. I'm not doing youth track. I'm not doing USATF. I am doing USATF. Sorry, I am registered with USATF. But now I'm a part of the Masters. So let's see if we can get some more medals, right? This one is special to me, as they all are. Okay, so I just wanted to wear this to remind myself of my goals. And yes, I've made my New Year's resolutions. So let's get into it. Let's start off with like the definition. First of all, let's name it. Let's name what today is, okay? All right. I wanted to make sure that it was significant and pertinent to what we're talking about. So today's podcast is going to be titled Resolutions versus Reality, Conquering Quitter's Day Together. Okay? You guys like that? Yeah? Okay. You guys can always give me tidbits in the comment section, okay? Things that you want me to maybe name the next one. Things of that sort, okay? You can always, this is a conversation. Remember, this is not just, I'm not here dictating. This is a conversation. We're doing this together, okay? All right? Okay. So, without further ado, let's get into the good. So, a little bit about New Year's, okay? And where did it come from, right? Is it a pagan holiday? Is it not a pagan holiday? Well, I can tell you one thing with my research. 4,000 years ago, ancient Babylonians, they actually, I guess you could say they coined New Year's resolution, okay? So basically, it was a promise that was made to the gods for favor. Can you imagine that? Like, they wanted to protect their crops and different things like that. So they were making New Year's resolutions, and it was to save their crops or to have a good harvest and things of that nature. So they were making these resolutions, which are promises, they were making it to God. Today we make it to ourselves. We make it to our friends, family, coworkers, and different things like that. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of content on the back, a little bit of the history, right? Where does this come from? Where does the idea come from? New Year's resolutions. Who knew? Right? And another thing I wanted to talk about, just really quick. So 2019, a study showed that 80% of people that make New Year's resolutions quit. And you can understand that after a period of time, it started to be known as Quitter's Day. And that actually is a day. It's not just something we're making up. It's an actual day, and it's January 10th. Okay, so we're going to do everything we can as we approach January 10th to make sure that we do not fall into the pitfalls and we do not succumb to Quitter's Day Okay, we don't want to succumb to Quitter's Day. We don't want to be one of those people that has made these wonderful resolutions and then push it to the side. No, we're not going to be those people. We're not going to be those people. And that's why we're doing it together, okay? That's why we're doing it together. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to first start off with 5 top New Year's resolutions. That's just all over, okay? All over the world, okay? Let's start off. Number 1, first one, I don't know if this is actually in order of how they're ranked, but I'll start off with this. Number 1, exercise more. That's always on everybody's list, right? It's on my list as well. Eat healthier, also on my list. Save money. Yes, I'm saving with a purpose. We'll get into some of my things like we did last time. For those of you guys that missed it, please go back and watch the very first one. Take this journey with us. Take this pledge with us, okay? We're going to defeat Quitter's Day. Take it with us. Let's go on this journey together, okay? All right. So number 4 is learn a new skill. Ooh, right? That's not on my list, though. I didn't put learning a new skill on my list. It's okay. But for those of you who did, hey, I have no problems doing a little bit of research and helping you guys formulate a plan so that we don't succumb to the pitfalls of quitting on Quitter's Day, okay? So I'm here to help you guys. Like, it doesn't matter if it's on my list or if it's not on my list. At the end of the day, like I said, I will make sure that I include, and if you want something specific, if you want me to talk about something specific, like maybe you have a very unique resolution and you're like, how can I avoid the pitfalls of Quitter's Day? I'll do some research and give you some more tips that's more pertinent to you. Okay? All right. Like I said, we're in this together. Okay? All right? Okay. Number 5, spend more time with family and friends. And I replaced that one. I'll start with my own first. Okay? I replaced spend more time with family and friends to vacation. Right? I'm trying to take, 3 vacations a year. I know that might seem advantageous, but yes, 3 vacations a year. And around spring, I think is my next vacation, and I'm trying to hit up maybe Mexico. We'll see, right? I'm not 100% sure yet. I know another one that's on my list is Thailand, 2025, Belize, 2025, and Africa. Okay, so we'll see which ones I end up taking, and you guys can go on the journey with me. Like I said, even though we get past Quitter's Day after January 10th, we're going to continue this relationship. We're going to continue this journey together and in hopes that we can start making these resolutions. That's just going to be a part of our life. Like one day we're going to look back to this day and we're going to say, wow, that was my New Year's resolution in 2025. And now here it is 5 years later and I am fully committed, and meaning that's a part of my life. I made a promise to myself, maybe to others, but most importantly to ourselves, and stuck with it. That's what it's about. That's what this channel is about. We're going to stick with the things that we decide that we're going to do. We're going to use our gifts and our talents. We're going to use each other's resources to find great ways how to accomplish our goals. That's what it's all about. And we're going to empower each other, baby. Each other, baby. Okay, anyways, you guys can always expect me to be a little bit goofy because I wouldn't be myself if I wasn't. Okay. So let me see, where should we begin? Oh my gosh, I got so much great information. Okay, I'm gonna start with some of mine. Okay, let me just start with my 5, and what I'm basically gonna do, and what we're gonna do next time is we're gonna do our vision board. Okay, so I didn't do my vision board yet. I did not speed up ahead of you guys. I didn't do it yet, but a vision board is very important. It's good to be able to see whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. You can put it on your phone. You just have to call it what it is. This is my goals. And actually have an action behind it, and actually be careful of the distraction. So that's what I included in my small vision board that I'm going to be doing, and we're going to be doing that together tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow's vision board day, you guys. So get you some paper or use your phone. It doesn't matter. You can even use the big old back in the day billboard, to write it on. And I used to put pictures on it, make a collage and all that. Yep, this time I'll probably keep it more simple and maybe just a piece of paper, okay? But the most important thing is that we have a vision board and that we are going to be crossing out things as we progress. Another thing I wanted to add, we're going to do our check-ins. I think I mentioned it yesterday, but we're going to have check-ins. So the first check-in is, wait for it, it's going to be actually on Quitter's Day. That's going to be our first check-in. It's going to be January 10th. So we have 7 days roughly until that day comes, okay? Today's the 3rd. We have 7 days. And after that, it's going to be every 7 days after that, we're going to check in. So these are the dates. Write them down, please. January 10th, January 17th, the 24th, and the 31st. So this is our 30-day challenge, and we're going to do it. Once we break this hurdle, you guys, I just feel like we can just fly. I just feel like we can just do anything. We can run it. We can do it. We can achieve it. We can make it happen, okay? All right. So without further ado, let's start with mine, okay? All right. I went over some of my goals yesterday. I just had to tailor it and make it a little bit more easily for me to convey it to you guys, okay? All right. Here we go. So post daily. Everybody that's joining the team, you guys know that that's my first resolution. I have to post every single day, okay? You can't get the reward if you are not being what? Consistent. So for me, I'm going to post every day so that I can be here and be with you guys and engage with you guys and go on this journey together with you guys, okay? All right. So what is my action for posting every day? Well, my action to make sure that I post every day is doing my research. Like I did a little research before I got on here, okay? I do my research. I prepare myself. I make sure that my device is plugged up. I make sure that I have space on there so that I can record my video. All this pre-work, okay? Those are actions to make sure that I can be successful in attaining the post daily, okay? Research my content, know what I'm going to talk about, have my research done with you guys, and prepare myself, make sure I have on something, simple, but, yet something fun to watch because you guys have to watch me. Please watch me. Please watch me. Please watch me. Please watch me. Okay. So try to give you guys something fresh to look at. Got my, don't you just love it? It's just, it's so wonderful, right? It's so wonderful. So that's pretty much what I have to do in order to post every day. That's my action. I have to get my things together. Okay. So that I can be in a position to post every day. Now I wrote down 2 things. I've added another column, which is called distractions, because when I get into the 5 reasons why a lot of people end up being on the quitter's day list, we're going to get into that more detail. But since I'm going through mine first, I'm just going to call mine a distraction. Okay. So under my distraction, what could keep me from posting every day? What could keep me from you guys? I'll tell you one of the culprits. One, this little thing right here, this little phone that rings and rings and rings, honey. It's a distraction, and it's can be a pitfall for me, right? So everyone has distractions. Everybody has things that is keeping them from their dreams. I'm sharing mine with you guys, transparent, open-ended. Got it? Okay. So that's a distraction for me. My phone keep ringing, and I'll be in the middle of something, and then I'll lose focus. Okay. So we want to avoid that. I'm sure that's one of the big things. Haven't got to the 5 things that keep people from reaching their goals, but I'm pretty sure distractions are somewhere on there. Okay. So number 2 is exercise, right? So I'm saying exercise for you guys, but for me, I'm in training. So training for me is requiring, like I said, I am a part of USATF, and I was scheduled to run last year in the indoors, and I had a distraction. One of my family members had a medical emergency, and I had to go and attend to them, so many states over. So I kind of missed my window, but it's okay. It's okay. Remember I said, it's not always quitting. Sometimes we just put it on the shelf. Okay. We just put it on the shelf, right? But we can always pick that back up, right? And begin again, right? Okay. So like I said, I'm training. My goal is to compete in indoor or outdoor. And what am I doing as an action to make sure that happens? I'm walking and I'm lifting weights. So I'm working on my triceps, my biceps, my trapezies. I'm getting my upper body strong. You feel me? And walking, putting a lot of tension on my legs and doing lots of stretching to elongate my muscles as I lift. Got it? So that's the action that I'm doing with my training. Okay. Now, what is some of the distractions and the pitfalls, right? That's keeping me from working out. Okay. I can tell you one of the things is winter. It's weather, so it rains sporadically. It's cold. You don't want to go out. You don't want to put your body through that. You don't want to change your temperature of your natural body by facing the elements. So yeah, that's a distraction, and it can be a pitfall if I let it stop me. But I didn't. I wore an insulated jacket today as I trained. I wore a very insulated, I have these special stretch pants that I wear that are for cold weather. And I got out there and made it happen. Okay. So No excuses, you guys. That's one of the things that I'm sure is a pitfall. Excuses. Just do it. Literally, just get yourself up and go. Go, 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 go. You're not going to be able to accomplish anything if you do not sacrifice a little bit. No pain, no gain. And get out there and do what it is you're supposed to do. That list, you made it for a reason. It was something close to your heart. And we're going to work together so that you can accomplish what is in your heart that you want to do. Got it? Okay. Number 3, write daily. Because I'm an author, because I'm an artist, because I write music, because I write poems, I have to actually do what it is that I'm doing. I have to actually do what it is that my gifts and my talents beckon me to do. So because I want to write more poems and publish more books and write more songs and release more songs, and if you haven't listened to my music yet, please, it's streaming on all platforms. I have 3 songs out right now. She's Social, hashtag She's Social. My second song is Olympic Hopeful, of course, for us Olympians, us hopefuls. Okay. And my third single is a song I did with the wonderful Cupid. Please go and listen to it, love it, and share it, and like it, bump it. Let it be a part of the motivation. Because guess what? We're doing this together. So when you listen to some of my songs, you can be like, I'm following her. She got a little bit of talent. So the song that I have out with Cupid is called Groove. It's called Good Time. I'm about to talk about one of my other songs that's coming up next, which is Groove Thing. But Good Time, okay? So those are the 3 titles. Hashtag She's Social, Olympic Hopeful, and Good Time with Cupid, okay? All right, go get those. They're everywhere. Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, whatever platform you use, honey, it's there, including YouTube. Got it? All right, great. So what can keep me from writing daily? Writing a poem or a song daily? Well, I can tell you, like, sometimes I have doubts. Like, I'll write it. I'll be like, oh, it's not good enough. I'm my worst critic. I'm already defeating myself. I'm like, it's not good enough. No, don't put that out. Don't put that out. And then that little terrible voice that gets inside of you, and then it starts growing and growing, and then it's so loud that you end up what? I just tear it up. Or I just put it on the shelf and just say, that's not good enough. That's not good enough to be released, you know? And that's another thing that's a distraction. That's another thing that's a pitfall. Your own voice in your head, right? Telling you, no, 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 not good enough, not good enough. Or telling you to stop. Our roaming thoughts, right? Like, who doesn't have roaming thoughts? You have to conquer those thoughts. Those thoughts are like getting in our head and making us feel less than. You know, we don't have to worry about the whole world judging us. We're judging ourselves so harshly. We gotta knock it off, you guys. We gotta knock it off. It's coming in between our life, our goals, our accomplishments. Okay, so starting with myself first, I gotta silence the noise. Like just I don't want to hear it. La 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 la. Whatever anybody's saying, and you already can tell it's going in a negative, dark place. Just drain it out. You know, however you gotta get out of that, escape from that conversation, or even your own self. Switch it up. Pick the phone up. If you feel like you're just caught up in your own thoughts, pick the phone up. Call a friend. Call a friend. You feel me? Call a friend. For those that pray, pray. You know what I mean? Maybe you got to go take a brisk walk. Something. Just avert your attention somewhere else when you start to see your own thoughts are starting to come against you, okay? Like I said, this is stuff that works for me. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not none of the size, okay? I'm not none of them. But I just want to give you guys what works for me and what I've researched. As a sociology major, I do study people for a living. That is my major. That's what I majored in. I have my degree in that. So I'm just giving you guys some stuff that I know has worked for me, worked for many other people that I know. And maybe together, if you got some great thoughts, give them to me. I could try some of you guys' great, wonderful advice too, okay? So let's do this. Now, my other one, eat well. I already eat well. I eat like an athlete, okay? But sometimes we can always do just a little bit better. Sometimes because of the holidays, we fall off. Winter, we start to eat more. We're incubating ourselves, you know. We want the comfort foods more. So yeah, we got to be like really careful of that, right? So eat well. Eat well. So what I do to prepare, what is the action that I do? I go to the grocery store, not the fast food place. I go to the grocery store. I go shopping, and then I bring the food home, and then I cook it. And I cook it with light seasoning, light sodium, okay? Light sugar, whatever that is that you're making. Just be mindful of that, because those are the culprits that will steal your health. Those are the things that will keep you sick, make you sick. diabetes, high blood pressure. So just be mindful. Okay, everybody's body type is different, but be mindful of what you're putting in your mouth. Okay, especially if exercise and eating well is on your list, or being more healthy and fit. If it's on your list, be careful what you put in your mouth. Okay. So how do I prepare myself what is the distraction that will come with eating well, right? Because that's all I'm doing. I'm giving you guys my blueprint, but you have something on your list. So you want to create your goal, you want to put your action, and then you want to put your distraction or the pitfall. Okay? Third column, third row. What could keep me from eating well? I'll tell you, those wonderful commercials, those fast food places. No shade to the fast food places, but I think we pretty much know at this point in our life, fast food is comforting for a reason. It's usually high in sugar and high in sodium. So, no shade to the food that's cooked quickly, but usually it's just not that healthy because it's processed usually. So that's from the point of view that I'm coming from. Be careful of processed food because they tend to be not as healthy as organic or raw. Okay? All right. So those are my tidbits. So I got to be careful of those commercials because when I see the commercials, they make it look so good. I want to get in my car and I want to go, or I want to get on an app and have that good taste, that good looking food come to me and then put it in my mouth, right? That part. So are you guys having fun? Little quick check-in. Are you guys enjoying this? Okay. Just checking in. All right, good. Okay, so let's get back to it, shall we? Okay. Now I'm going to get into the actual list. So usually I've caught a little bit of oh, it was about to get to me on all levels. Okay, so anyway, we're good. Let me see. Water? Yes. Water. And make sure you guys are staying hydrated. Sometimes people think just because it's winter, that you don't have to drink as much fluid. No, you do. Your body is still sweating out. It's still going through what it's going through. So just be mindful. Drink water. Okay. I love spring water. That's my thing. Spring water. Waters with a lot of electrolytes, pH balanced water. Get your probiotics. So I'm always teeing and I'm always drinking my my water. Okay. A lot of people don't know, but water also eliminates things. You drink water and then your body has to eliminate that water. And that's a way for the body to kind of flush itself. So remember that. Drink water. Water. Now, I'm saying drink water, but you guys know I'm not your doctor. No, I'm not. I'm just somebody that is trying to tell you guys what works for me. And under that umbrella, hopefully it works for you. So we all know that our body is made up of so many percentages of water. Water is vital to our life. You can go a long time without eating. You can fast for a long time, but you can't make it without no water. So just remember that, okay? And always, things that I tell you guys, you can still go and do your own due diligence. Always get in the habit of fact checking, and that's what I do. I fact check things. So water, we good with water, okay? We good with water. All right, here we go. Without further ado, we had 23 minutes and 39 seconds. Are you guys enjoying yourself? I hope so. I'm enjoying myself. Okay, so I hope we're doing this together like I hoped for. All right, I'm going to give you guys some good tidbits. Here we go. A lot of reasons. I'm just going to give you guys 5. Nope, 6. 6 reasons, okay? Why people quit. Why people quit on Quitter's Day, okay? All right, number 1, unrealistic goals, okay? And believe me, if this is you, if it's resonating with you, baby, you're not alone. It resonated with a lot of people. That's why it's on the list, okay? So 6 common reasons why people fall prey, pitfall of Quitter's Day, okay? Which we know is what? January 10th, right? For those of you just joining, we're talking about the things that make people quit their New Year's resolution. Their New Year's resolution is their promise. And why do they quit? Why do they quit? We're getting into it. We're getting into the meat, okay? So one reason is unrealistic goals. They done put down some New Year's resolution, and the expectation and the realisticness of it that they're going to accomplish it is probably way out of the reach. They probably don't have the tools or the mindset or the discipline to reach something like that. Or maybe it's just unrealistic, period. Okay, so unrealistic goals. Many resolutions are just over ambitious, you guys. We got to just be careful. We have to set clear, attainable goals so that we can increase the likeliness of our success. Okay, we come on, we got to be realistic with ourselves. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. You know, when you made the resolution, the likeliness that you were going to be able to do it. And I think that's why that 80% is where it is, because you start off not even believing in it. You're just saying something because it sounds good. No, make a resolution that is attainable. Okay, make it attainable. Everything that I wrote down on my list, it's attainable. Post daily, that's attainable. I can do that. I can commit to that and do it. Exercise, I'm already exercising. Now I'm training. Write daily. I love writing. You know what I'm saying? There should be nothing to keep me from writing. It don't have to be long, but be in the practice of discipline and habits. Sing or dance. Oh, y'all ain't seen me. Y'all ain't see. Hey, come on now. I'm going to give you guys like a little fun tip, okay? So just to break it up before I get back to it. Little fun tip about me. So when I was 9 years old and I was living in Carson, I went to school with a little boy named Coco. And little Coco, was in the movie Breaking. And he taught me how to break dance. He taught me how to spin on cardboard. I already could pop lock a little bit, right? I could. I'm from that life. But he took my break dancing to a whole nother level. Shout out to little Coco, wear the little bandana around his knee, and taught me how to break dance right there next to the handball court. So yeah, a little fun tidbit. So yeah, dancing is just something that's always been in me, like since I was a little girl. And it's something I enjoy, something that I love. And when I do some performances and I put them out, which is coming very, very soon, I'll throw in a little bit of dancing. I mean, I'm probably not going to like break dance. Like, don't. Let's set realistic goals. Let's make sure our goals are realistic, right? Okay, so I probably will not be breakdancing and spinning on cardboard, but I can promise you that I am gonna give it. I'm a dance with my heart. Okay, I got some steps coming for y'all too. I told you guys I got a song out with Cupid. So all right, so encourage me because I'm here to encourage y'all. I'm here to encourage you guys too. Okay, vulnerability is the key. So anyway, like I said, realistic goals. Write daily, sing or dance daily, and then eating well, right? All right. So come on, let's do this. Like I said, we in this together, okay? We running that race. You see, I got my medal on. Let's get it. All right? Let's have fun with this. Okay, so let's get back to the list. Unrealistic goals, okay? Smash on that. Lack of commitment. Yep. Some of you guys out there, y'all know who y'all are, and I'm not naming nobody, but you guys know who you are. You're not fully committed. You're not really committed to the resolution. So of course it's not. Of course it's not. You're not going to be able to be successful. You weren't committed when you made it. You weren't even all in. You got to get all in. Like, you run through the long jump and you got to get into the pit. Come on, you got to be all in. All right. That starts to lead to having no motivation. Okay. If you don't have motivation, come borrow some of mine, because I'm motivated. I'm here for you. I'm showing up for you guys every single day. Carry us all the way to the 31st and beyond. I'm motivated. Come on and get some of this good energy and give me some of you guys's, okay? Like I said, we in this together. Together. Okay? Number 3, insufficient planning. You see how I wrote the things down? Goals, actions, and distractions. Okay, you have to have a plan. Have a plan. If you don't plan to succeed, then you're planning to fail. I do believe that. So let's make a plan, you guys. We plan to defeat Quitter's Day, then let's make a solid plan to do that. You don't have to have as many resolutions either that I have, okay? You can start much smaller than me. I did 5 because I got stuff to do, y'all. I got things to handle, okay? But like I said, we in this together, and we're on the same level, okay? The same level. We're in different lanes, but we're running the same race, okay? At the same time. Stopwatch. All right, so here we go, you guys. So insufficient planning. So without a concrete plan in place to achieve your goals, you're going to end up struggling. Okay, so we're gonna start doing. We have to have the steps. Okay, whatever the plan is. If you guys don't know how to come up with the steps, leave it in the comments below, and I'll create a little quick plan for you. I'll help you. We'll work together. Okay. All right. Wonderful. Because I want everybody to make it. This is a win-win, right? Okay. Number 4, usually loss of motivation. You know how I'm excited right now? This is my personality. I'm not putting on for the camera. Like, this is who I am every day. I wake up with joy every single day. I wake up ready to execute, and I still fall prey to distractions. I still lose focus sometimes, but generally my excitement, my energy level is always here. I'm always ready to take on some new task, accomplish something new. I think that's just something that's in me. Even if it's not in you, let me help you. Let me help motivate you. Let me explain to you that you can do it. Be empowered. I'm here to empower you. Be empowered. Take it. Take it. Take it as your own. And don't let nobody tell you can't accomplish something. Never give up. That's not even a mindset of mine. Thinking about quitting, that's not a mindset. I might put it on the shelf for a little bit and got to come back to it, but quitting is not in me. I'm just not designed like that. Okay? And I'm here to give you guys some of that energy. The reason I've accomplished some of the things I've accomplished because I don't quit. I got to put it on the shelf and get back to it, but I'm not going to quit. Okay? All right. And think like that. That way you won't feel so defeated. So if you feel like, for 6 days, you just didn't have no motivation and you didn't do any action to lead you to your resolution being fulfilled, then don't feel like it's over. You might have needed the 6 days off. You might have needed to take a break. That's okay. Take the break. You feel me? Take the break if that's what you feel like you need to do at the end of the day, okay? But like I said, it's not over, all right? Okay, let me see. What's next? Okay. I took him off for a second, like, stop playing, girl. Shout out to glasses. I love glasses, you guys. Okay, here we go. Number 5, you be overwhelmed. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Don't I know? I've been there. You know what I'm saying? That's why now I'm attacking my list, my New Year's resolution, my promise to myself, and I am giving myself a chance to succeed, right? So that way I can build up momentum. So I could go way high and have a real huge agenda. But instead, just so that we're doing this together, I'm making little steps. So post daily. What am I doing? I'm posting. I'm going to post this video when I'm done. Pitfalls and distractions. I turn my phone off. Let it not interrupt me while I'm doing and while I'm having this wonderful time with you guys so that I can get it done. Those are the steps, okay? So attempting to change multiple habits at once can be a little bit overwhelming, you guys, okay? Usually it takes 2 weeks to form a new habit? Be kind to yourself. Remember, it's not going to happen organically just overnight. We got to work at this, okay? This is a new habit. You weren't doing it before you made your New Year's resolution. And now you've embarked on it. Now you said, I'm going to do this. Okay, so remember that part too, okay? All right, so we get overwhelmed. Focus on one resolution at a time. I know I'm advantageous. I got 5, but for you, you only can have 1. It's okay. You don't have to have 1, maybe 2, okay? Because we want to accomplish it. We want to make sure we do it, so we don't want to get overwhelmed. 1 at a time. Be mindful of your external stressors. Remember I put down distractions? Remember I said it was going to show up somewhere? And it did. So external stressors can be anything, you guys. It can be life events. It can be changes in your routine. It can be family coming to visit from out of town. It's anything that's added stress and it interferes with you sticking to your resolution, okay? So keep that in mind. So like I said, for me, distractions are like my phone, the weather, my mind, roaming thoughts, starting to have doubt. It can be those fast food commercials. Those fast food commercials, they make it look so good. So these are the things that I have for you guys today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Like I said, right back here again tomorrow. Every day I am with you. We're going to get through this January 10th, National Quitters Day, International Quitters Day. We're going to get through it, and we're going to get through it together, okay? I hope, I liken this whole experience to a race. I'm your girl. I'm your Olympic hopeful. I'm right back out there again. I'm training. I'm running again. I'm excited. And like I said, that's one of the things that's on my New Year's resolution. And like I said, you guys, I'm just here to empower. I just want to see everybody make it. I'm looking for win-win solutions, win-win endings. And we all just trying to get to the finish line, okay? Like I said, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out my music. It's on all platforms. Just look up Amasia Star. If you can't find me that way, you can also Google me and let me give you how to spell my name. Capital A hyphen MAJASTARR. Amasia Star. All right, I love you guys. Bye. Like, comment, share, subscribe at Amasia Star.